This is a matchup of ACC versus Big 12. Two conferences perpetually battling for respect. Added intrigue with both teams ranked in the top 15. Welcome to Death Valley, the home field of the Clemson Tigers. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Red Raiders will kick this away to get us going. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Inside give now from the shotgun. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Receiver makes the grab. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Second down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Grab down the middle. It's Rodgers. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Contact as he let the ball go. Wide open downfield. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers. And now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Only a short gain in that one. Defense able to pen him in. And the Tigers looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. tight window and picked off. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
This just goes to show you everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is looked and viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception here early in the game.
Dropping back, it's Manning. He escapes the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
First and 10 now for the offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Clemson offense is back out there. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Fires it to the wideout. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
On first down, it's play action. It's a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up 3rd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Looking to throw again. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Rodgers. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. 2nd down, looking to throw it. The receiver grabs it. physical run earns the first down.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the RPO, caught to the right. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
And that is another first down for the offense.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
The sack sets up 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. A solid return to set up his offense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. To the air, it's Manning. Caught over the middle, it's Jackson. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. Well, Kirk, Texas Tech has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. On the move now. Using his legs here. And he'll scoot out of bounds after a short gain. Not enough for the 1st down.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Now it's 2nd down here. Hands off to the left. Gets the 1st and still running. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Here's the 2nd down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous. Lost his concentration and drops the ball.
So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? Looking downfield, it's Manning. Gets made on the out route. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
14, Clemson. 0.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Breaks an open space. Will not be brought down. They tackled him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball to the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. The QB throws his third hit of the day. Brought down after... return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape and is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. Pressure is coming. Moves out of the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. He's got a first down and more. And he'll finally step out of bounds after a massive gain.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down mark.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. They'll try to run for the first down. Didn't get there. Defense makes a great stop.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. The lead remains at 14 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it third and manageable? Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call.
At the 26.
The Tigers will send the punt team onto the field.
Number 17 in punt formation to kick it away.
And here's the return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And he's going to finally head out of bounds. But you talk about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Dropping back, it's Manning. Caught by the receiver. Finding space at the 20. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure to allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pass caught. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. That's a design quarterback keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Offense hungry to convert here in 3rd down. They don't want to send out the field goal team after what happened in the last attempt. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught near the goal line. And he goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a 1st down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The Red Raiders line up with a 1st and goal. It's a keeper. They can't punch it in on the ground. The defense holding firm there on 1st down.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Scanning the field, it's Manning. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Tech. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quick throw to his receiver. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. He cannot escape. It's a sack. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
That time they were able to get to the quarterback before he has a chance of throwing yet another touchdown pass. 3 already in this first half. At least this is a sign that this defense hasn't totally given up yet.
Back to throw. It's Manning. Looking deep downfield to the left. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he finds the running back in the flat. Getting set. Here's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Football comes out, and the defense comes up with the football.
Boy, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to scramble. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Tigers would kick it away to get us going in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first-half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the third. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. The right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw, and look at these yards.
Second down after that previous play. A handoff from the shotgun. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the Red Raiders have 1st and 10 here. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. The back's got it. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Looking to throw. It's Manning. Grab near the sticks. It's Marshall. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. He's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made after a big gain. Will be first and goal at the 7.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Quarterback still with the football. Touchdown, Red Raiders. This offense cannot be stopped.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead.
That makes the score. Texas Tech, 28, Clemson.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Set to kick off.
Bringing it out, it's Fox. Makes it to the 16, that's good coverage there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Off the play fake on first down. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll tackle him about the 15-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And it's intercepted.
Well, they come out in that nickel package. The move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown.
Kill. 691, Gator score.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
To throw, it's Manning. He lets it go. Finds the receiver wide open. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, they actually call a play that goes in the wrong direction. It seems like everything they've called has worked out, whether it's on the ground or through the air. And this time, the defense steps up and makes a play.
Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. Running out of time in the pocket. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Touchdown, Texas Tech. A great catch and run for 6. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. But let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And the PAT is good.
35, Clemson, 0.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Fox. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch hauled in here over the middle. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
Looking to pass here on second down. The receiver makes the catch. Across the 40. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, it's big-time play by the wide receiver. He makes the catch, breaks the tackle, and then gets some yards afterward.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On first and 10, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert, come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
So second down after the incompletion. Looking to throw it again. With the catch, it's Rodgers. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
He's tackled at the 36-yard line.
Here we go, third and short on the 7th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and he dropped that one. A great chance at his second interception of the game.
Well, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series, he almost threw another one.
Incompletion sets up a second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. Well, Kirk, Texas Tech has the lead here. It's been pretty one-sided so far at the end of 3. Let's check out the stats. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter.
Clemson, 0.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Caught, completion. Tackle at the 8 after the completion. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. It's 3rd down, quarterback in the shotgun. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Now this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with his quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times, consistent pressure, just dominating performance.
Well, a field goal here does them no good, so the offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Send the back in motion. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking to the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offensive coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Number 81 set to kick this one away.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Looking to throw. It's Manning. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. That's caught. It's Jackson. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football and vertical shots to boot.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
What a gain here. Almost picked up a first down on a first down play. Good job here late in the game of playing hard, dominating football by the offense.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. The Red Raiders are in the red zone. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. They're able to convert. Now it'll be 1st and goal at the 6.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. They go his way again, and it works out.
And the Red Raiders looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal.
42, Spider.
Design quarterback run. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Fox. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Makes a quick grab. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. To draw play. Tackle, but 1st down.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Grabbed by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a 1st down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Lets it go quickly. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. Working clock with the ground game. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big gain like this on 1st down.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And he's got it again. The Red Raiders offense is on the move now.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the 1st down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the quarterback just takes a knee. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And the quarterback will take a knee. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.